Good morning and welcome to the 154th edition of Wake Up Takoma.
Today is Monday, June 12th. Our top story today, we continue to celebrate Pride Month. Often, people make assumptions about the gender of another person based on the person's appearance or name. These assumptions aren't always correct, and the act of making an assumption, even if it is correct, sends a potentially harmful message that people have to look a certain way to demonstrate the gender that they are or are not. Using someone's correct personal pronouns is a way to respect them and create an inclusive environment, just as using a person's name can be a way to respect them. Just as it can be offensive or even harassing to make up a nickname for someone and call them that nickname against their will, it can be offensive or harassing to guess at someone's pronouns and refer to them using those pronouns if that is not how the person wants to be known. Or, worse, actively choosing to ignore the pronouns someone has stated that they go by could imply the oppressive notion that intersex, transgender, non-binary, and gender non-conforming people do not or should not exist. Hopefully, you now have a fundamental understanding about why pronouns matter.
If your name is Rennie Souza, Eliana Cornell, Eric Xiao, Michael Cadone, or Aurelia Miller, this is the day. Come to room 210 during 8th grade lunch today for a pizza party with pizza, cake, chips, and soda. And don't forget to bring a friend if you want to. And now a word from our sponsor.
Remember to pay attention. This will be on the quiz. Hey, why aren't you paying attention, Derek?
Huh? What did I miss, Mr. Buttersworth?
You missed our review about our study guide for tomorrow's class. You better get a good grade.
Oh no, I'm going to get a D in this class. I just missed a review in math class. What should I do?
Why don't you just take
I'll
notes?
just cheat on the other students. I don't care. It's pretty easy just to cheat since Mr. Buttersworth half the time is on his computer.
You better do great at this quiz, Derek. Remember that this quiz is worth 70% of your grade, and if you fail, you will have to retake this class.
This looks hard. I hope that I can cheat out the smart kids.
Hey, Derek, why are you looking at Parker's paper? That's cheating. You shouldn't do that. That's an automatic 50% on your test. You're gonna have to retake this class and actually pay attention.
Mr. Butterworth, I didn't cheat. I dropped my pencil on the floor where Parker is.
Stop lying, Derek. I randomly switched the question and it seems like you circled on the same multiple choice question as Parker. Even though you have two different questions, even the answers that you had to write are exactly the same.
Fine, you caught me. I cheated because I was super sleepy and bored last class. When you were reviewing the quiz, I started asking for help and apologized to you. I'll pay attention when I retake the class.
I told you to pay attention and take notes. You took it the hard way instead of using time to pay attention to Miss Buttersworth. I tried to advise you, Derek, but you didn't care.
Yeah, you're right. It was my fault. I didn't take notes and pay attention. I should have slept early yesterday or looked at the slideshow the teachers put on Canvas.
Well, that's the bell. We better get going. Hopefully when you retake the class, you'll actually pay attention and do good on the test. Well, that's the bell. We better get going.
See you later. I'll definitely pay attention this time.
Welcome back. And now, a special announcement from Mr. Wilson.
Good morning, Tacoma Park. This is Mr. Wilson. A couple things. First of all, I want to say that after Wake Up Tacoma, we're going to be playing a dramatic short that my level 3 students created. They would like to share their final project. It's a short movie. It's only about, what did you say, 8 minutes? 8 minutes long. So if you have the time after Wake Up Tacoma, Go ahead and keep watching, because we've got a really cool short video that was made by some students who want to kind of spread their cool video. Also, it will be on the website at the end of the Wake Up Tacoma video. Also, I have some names of people who need to come to the TV studio. You did get your yearbook, but I have some supplemental things that you need to pick up. So if I call your name, you do have your yearbook, but you need to come to the TV studio for more stuff. And I apologize in advance if I mispronounce names. Alicia Zhang, Maret Seifu, Minishivar Manamaran, Samuel Haidt Axtell, Rowan Harvey, Leah Bayan, Alice Chen, Rania Ali, Jola Abayomi. More. That's for 6th grade. Now, for 8th grade, Madeline Selke, Enya Ma, Leila Iwugo, Nia George, Lucchesi Gutierrez, Ira Friedman. That's for 8th grade. And now we have some 7th graders: Ethan Quinn, Mauricio Mendez, Macias Murgia, Andrew Mullins, Oliti Ebba. If I called your name, please come to the TV studio. I do have some supplemental materials that you do want, so please come. And also, everybody else who still needs to pick up your yearbook, please get a pass from your teacher. It should only take a minute because we don't have that many to pass out anymore. Come to the TV studio to pick up your yearbook, or during lunch. But we do want to get them out of the way. So if you haven't gotten them, get it today, please. Thank you very much. Back to you.
That's it. Please remember to stay tuned for the Mindfulness Minute. Try to calm your mind and concentrate on your breathing. Since this is my last day, for the last time, this has been Adam
And Sophie with Wake Up Tacoma.
Have a great day. Thank you, Miss May. Now let's see. Forgery, is it? You live near the museum, is that correct? Where were you on the night of the crime?
I was heading to bed, but I heard some rustling noises across the hall.
Did you get out of bed?
No, I was listening to this book called Withering Rose. It's about this girl who was crying so much that it made a river, but then it drinks, but then she
Please
cries
stop,
even...
stop. This is a bust. Miss May, bring in the next witness. Comby, what about you? What were you doing that day?
Well, I was...
You were what? I don't have time for you to be nervous. The chief is gonna fire me if I don't figure this out.
Well, I was doing my job, and, there was a shadow, I don't know what it was though. I think it was just an animal, like a rat or something.
Let's go!
Mamma mia! What was that?
Is there any CCTV footage?
No, there were no cameras there, because the exhibit was just added, and the hat was gone by the time I got back.
Couldn't you get a good look at them?
It was too dark, and I could only see the back of their head, I promise. But, well, there was one thing. I think they were Italian?
Our last witness. Robert, please tell me you've got something good for me.
Well, I was, just doing my job, wiping down the place, and then... Well, I heard these footsteps. I looked around and saw a hand picking up something.
Was it a hat?
Now that you say it, it did look like a hat. But I didn't want to investigate. I'm just a custodian. I'm not security.
Ugh. Thanks for your time, anyways. Well, it's official, Iwa. Chief's gonna kill me. What do you mean solve the case? How am I supposed to solve it? There's literally nothing there.
I don't care. If you don't do this, we're done.
How am am I supposed to solve the case if the only piece of evidence at the crime scene is gone?
Then go back to the crime scene. That can't be the only piece of evidence there.
Why can't we just work on a simpler case? We don't even have the staff for this. There's Miss May, but she's pretty useless.
You think I want to do this case? Look, the government is overworked and they're pinning it on us. The diamond was our responsibility. And we got the key cards for a reason. If we don't find it, I'm fired, which means you'll be fired too. Just come up with a conclusion. We're running out of time. I don't even care if it's right.
Fine, I'll figure something out.
You better.
Well, here we go. This is pointless. There's no evidence here. And even if there was, we wouldn't know who did it. I think Chief was right. This case is cold. There's no way to solve it. So, what do I say? Robert was lying or something? I'll just tell him Robert stole the diamond and put it back in his pocket as he went back to doing his job. And I'll justify it by saying that being a custodian is the perfect cover to steal the diamond. Gives you an alibi. Can't I just go arrest Robert and finally put this case behind us? Gosh, is this really Robert's house? I mean, I guess it's what Miss May put. Ah! Where am I? Ah! One letter? I could probably solve this. Here we go. I did it! 39 north, 76.6 west. Where is that? The library?
Detective, what are you doing here?
I'm following the clues that Robert left behind. The real question is, what are you doing here, Miss May?
You foolish detective. You really think Robert could have done this? You really don't know anything. Do you know you've been pronouncing my name wrong the entire time?
What? Of course I haven't. It's Miss May.
Idioto! Didn't you ever look at the records? I'm Italiano. It's not Smay. It's me. My name is It Was Me. And it was me all along. I stole the diamond. Once I figured out you were blaming Robert, I planted the trap at his house, which you unfortunately seemed to survive.
And that's where I found you. You dropped that torn letter at the trap.
Ah, so you did know it was me. Well, it's too late now. You already told everyone Robert did it. No one will believe you if you tell them that I, the detective's sweet library-going assistant, did it, especially without evidence.
The proof is there. At the crime scene, the windows weren't broken. Which means that the perpetrator must have gotten through the door, which requires a key card, which only you, me, and Chief have. And don't think I didn't notice. During the interrogations, you still have to not so subtly remove a very familiar hat. Now that you've revealed your ethnicity, that's just one more thing, isn't it? I distinctly remember a certain Miss Convy mentioning an Italian accent. Oh, one more thing. I've been recording you this entire time!
Well, you still don't have the diamond. I'll give you an offer. You delete the recordings, and I'll return the diamond. Sound fair?
I don't make deals with criminals.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
You're going to jail for a long, long time.